I welcome you all for the wireless communication lecture module. In this session, we are going to discuss about a small scale, what is small scale trading and what are the types of small scale trading. So, due to the reflection, refraction, and diffraction in the wireless medium, the signals, the components of the signal will take a different path to reach the receiving end. So, these paths are called as multi paths. So, the components travels at the multi path. It has been interference with one another at the receiving end. So, this interference will create fading effects in the channel. So these effects are called as a fading effect. So due to the multipath, the signals, the components of the signals will get interfere with one another. Okay, so that effect is called as a fading effects. So the fading occurs because of the multipath effect. That fading is called as a small scale fading. Okay, so the small scale fading has a random fluctuations of the signal strength in a wireless medium is called as a small scale fading. So the small scale fading is classified into two different categories. First one is based on the multipath time delay spread, and the second one is based on the Doppler spread. First, we look at the based on the multipath time delay spread. The small scale fading is divided into flat fading and a frequency selective fading. So in a flat fading, the bandwidth of the signal which is lesser than the bandwidth of the channel, then the fading is said to be flat fading. Also, the delay spread of the is signal is less than the symbol period. Okay, so the delayed delay spread means the delayed version of the signal which is less than the symbol period. Then that fading is called as a flat fading. So here the bandwidth of the signal should be less than the bandwidth of the channel, and the delayed version of the signal should less than the symbol period. Then that type of fading is called as a flat fading. Second one is a frequency selective fading. Here, the bandwidth of whenever the bandwidth of the signal greater than the bandwidth of the channel, then some part of the signal will goes out of the channel. That part is called as, or that channel is called as a frequency selective channel. The signal which goes beyond the channel, that is called as a frequency selective fading. So here the delayed version of the signal is greater than the symbol period. So this is about frequency selective fading. So the fading can be either flat fading or a frequency selective fading with respect to the time delay spread. Then the second classification is then based on the Doppler effect. When the transmitter or receiver, or when both the transmitter or receiver in moving, then that particular time there will be a change of frequency with respect to the distance will occur. That frequency is called as a Doppler frequency. This effect is called as a Doppler effect. Okay, so the transmitter, or whenever the transmitter or receiver in a moving, that particular time there will be a change in frequency with respect to the distance. That frequency is called as Doppler frequency. That effect is called as a Doppler effect. So based on the Doppler effect, we have two types of small scale fading. One is fast fading. The second one is a slow fading. In the fast fading, it occurs because of high Doppler spread. So the vehicle is moving much faster speed, then particular time the fast fading will occur. Here, slow fading because of low Doppler spread. Second is the coherence time is less than symbol period for a fast fading. So the coherence time is greater than the symbol period for the slow fading. And then the channel variation is faster than the base station signal variations. Whenever the whenever the either transmitting or receiving it moving faster, that particular, then the channel continuously varying, the channel variation is faster than the baseband signal variation, then that is called as fast fading. The channel variation slower than the baseband signal variation, then that is called as a slow fading. So these are the types of small scaling. Okay, so small scaling occurs because of the multipath effects. Okay, fading can be classified with respect to multipath delay spread or Doppler effect. Based on the multipath delay spread, flat fading and frequency selective fading, and then based on the Doppler, fast fading and a slow fading. Thank you.